Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. I'm Zelda Master 2010, and in this episode we're going to be exploring Windfall Island, because as we know, the King of Red Lions needs a sail, so we can sail the Great Sea. But of course that is not the only thing we want to do here on Windfall Island. There's a couple of things we can do straight off the bat, and I plan on doing those, but right after I get the sail of course, because that is the main priority. This is the reason why we are on this island. So this merchant right here is going to sell us the sail, but not yet. We're gonna have to go ahead and do something for him. I believe if you talk to him, he'll tell you exactly what it is. And what it is, actually, is freeing somebody that's imprisoned on this island, and that person lies in here. So we're gonna head inside this area, and we're gonna go ahead and free this guy. Now, this guy might be a murderer, he might be some crazy thief or something, but I don't really care. I want my sail, so as bad as this seems, it doesn't really matter. As you can tell, though, the way he looks, he doesn't look like a murderer. I mean, he kind of looks like a crazy person, but that's nothing to be afraid of, I hope. So, yeah, let's go ahead and step on the switch. Alright, here we go. Don't worry, guys. This guy is a professional guy or something. He's a professional fairy boy. So, yeah, hello there. Alright, thank you very much. Here's a Tingle heartfelt gift of thanks. So, yay, we get something from him as well. Not only can we buy the sail now, we can also get this special item, and this is going to allow us to do some pretty cool stuff. So this is a Tingle Bottle. This replaces the Tingle tuner from the original Wind Waker for the GameCube. And what this does is it allows you to get messages and send messages from Miiverse, and you know, you can read it in game and just get tips and tricks, and it's really neat. I like it. And you can also take pictures and stuff, and you're gonna see what I mean by pictures, and put it on Miiverse. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and look into that some other time, because it's not really that important necessarily. But yeah, I'm forgetting something important. Yeah, I guess he's gonna give us something else. So yeah, we're gonna have this Tingle Chart. We can locate Tingle with it and generally do some cool stuff. So yeah, good thing he gave us a chart as well, so we can look at it on our map screen, and that's it. Okay. But before he leaves, of course, there's another thing he wants to tell us, and that is there's a little extra oomph that all Tingles crave. You should check the back of the cellar. Okay, so I wonder what that is. Yeah, it's actually something pretty awesome. So anyways, you can send letters in Tingle Bottles by using Miiverse. Alright, really cool, but that's not something I want to get into yet. I'm going to set this for friends only, and I can receive. Okay. Wait, okay, that works. Alright, so I guess if you guys want to add me, my Nintendo ID is Zelda Master 2010, of course. And yeah, just add me, and I might open one of your Miiverse letters in this Let's Play, so yeah, you might be like featured or something. I don't know. It'd be cool like just to read a couple, but yeah, so make sure to add me and then send me some letters, because that sounds cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and make our way to this secret area Tingle was talking about, you know, behind the cellar, where we can get something Tingles crave. So what you want to do is like head to the top right of this like maze. It's not that confusing, just try not to head in any area that you see like a wooden plank on your side, like right there on our left. You don't want to head there, because that's like a dead end, and it's gonna drop you out of this like behind the cellar area. And you're gonna see what I mean by that in just in a bit. I will show it off after I pick up this, of course, because then I'd want to leave, because this is everything I need. I mean, I really do want to leave now. Look at this place. It has a bunch of skulls. Maybe that's why Tingle was inside this cellar, because he kills people and then harvests his skulls and decorates this room with it. So yeah, we got the Picto Box, everybody. We can take pictures, and that's another thing you can send through Miiverse, which is really cool. So yeah, they really upgrade the Picto Box. It makes it really awesome, and it's just a lot more fun to use compared to the original Wind Waker, like a bunch more features. But of course, that is the reason for the HD remake, for the features and the graphics. So yeah, let's not forget about that. But anyways, here we are. We dropped down thanks to the rat. He thought that we screwed up, and yeah, we didn't want to fall down, but we actually want to fall out of that cellar area, because yeah, it wasn't really of importance anymore, basically, because we already got the Picto Box, and that's all we needed. So it's a good thing we're out of there, so you can basically use that as a shortcut. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this guy now, because we saved his friend, we freed him. Anyways, my story's a strange one. I guess he's gonna explain the thing he planned on explaining before saving Tingle at first, but now that he knows we saved him, he's gonna give us that item. So what is that item he plans on giving us. It's 80 rupees. It sounds like a gamble, but I know what it is. So anyways, if for 80 rupees, we'll make a happy day. Take that. What is that? Yes, it's the boat sail. So now we can sail the Great Sea with the King of Red Lions and continue our quest. But like I said earlier, that is not the only thing I want to do here on Windfall Island. Now that we have the Picto Box, let's go ahead and head inside this area with like a Picto Box sign on top of the door. And believe it or not, we'll be able to do some cool stocking quests here on Windfall Island. Now I'm being serious when I say that. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He looks all depressed. Why, young sir, I am a man with a big beard and I take pictures of things. How are you doing on this fine day? I also have a photo gallery upstairs. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and head upstairs and see what he's talking about. So, yeah, look at this. This is a really nice gallery. He took a lot of interesting pictures, I must say. I have no idea how he traveled to the Forsaken Fortress to... that looks like Outset Island. Wow. I must give this guy credit. He's pretty good at what he does. But, of course, we want to be better than him, so he is actually going to give us a couple tasks so we can become a better, you know, photographer. Then again, we're not really one yet because Link never took a picture in his life, so, you know, we're going to start this quest and maybe become one. So, head in and out of this place because that's the only way you'll get him behind his desk where he'll offer you quest and just generally to become a photograph assistant of his, and that's what we want to do. And we'll be able to take pictures with our Picto Box and show it to him and get rewarded. So anyways, yes, we want to be a photograph assistant. Oh really? That's great. Okay, all this awesome stuff is absolutely awesome. Yeah, anyways, okay, for our first command, a love letter. So basically, I'm just gonna summarize this. We need to take a picture of a guy who is sending a love letter to somebody, like, and you'll see what I mean by that. I believe he's actually standing right outside of this place, and we're gonna stalk him. So, hey, dude, yeah, this guy right here. So this guy is actually going right now to send a love letter to the post box that's all the way down here, and we're gonna have to wait for him to walk all this way, which kind of sucks, I must say, because one thing, you can't leave this area and do something else, because if you do head inside an area, it will reset and will put him all the way back up to where he started, because I'm just gonna tell you that he'll keep sending these, what's it called, letters for, I guess, forever, just so you can take a good picture of it. Like, that's the whole point. They're just NPCs. They're not really doing anything of importance other than the one thing they're required to do. But yeah, so we need to wait for him to send a love letter here, and we have to take a perfect picture of him, but obviously he can't see us or he won't do it. Actually, you can stop his movement if you head towards him. He's just gonna stop, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk to him, and yeah, he's just gonna stare at us. So you have to like somehow stand away. So yeah, you're technically stalking the guy, and wait for him to put in the picture, or put in the mail letter thing inside the post box, and we'll be able to snap a picture of him and give it to Lenzo. I believe that's the photographer's name who gave us this quest, the, you know, master stalker. But yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and wait for him to head all the way down. I guess I'm just gonna like speed this part up because it's gonna take a while, because there's really nothing I want to do until I, you know, get this picture. So yeah, I guess I'll just wait. Once he heads down, I will try to take a picture of him. So okay, he spotted me from there. Please go. Alright, so I guess we'll just wait. Alright, so he is approaching the mailbox. This is our chance to go ahead and take out our Picto Box. So here we go. Let's go ahead and equip it on X, and I'm ready, guys. I have to stand really close to him and make sure I get a perfect photo of just him. Don't get that guy in green with him or it won't work. So we're close enough to the mailbox, so you just need to angle this right and take a photo of him putting in the mail. So here we go, and that's perfect. I'm pretty sure that will work. If I click A really fast, I could take another one, but that one wasn't good enough. It was a couple of frames off. So yeah, I'm happy with the one I just took. Let's go ahead and give it to Lenzo and see what he thinks of this photo. Hopefully it's good enough for our first, you know, command that he asked for us to do. So let's head inside. So, yeah, we are gonna become master stalkers. Woohoo! Or more like a secret agents, because, like, secret agents also do similar things like that. But, I mean, for this random guy, why does he want these photos? He's kind of weird. But, okay, so you don't want to click A to talk to him, because I don't really care what he has to say. I believe he just repeats the command you're supposed to do. You want to make sure you take out your Picto Box in front of him and show him this photograph, and hopefully he is amused. And yes, this is a finally snapped photograph, indeed. Yay! Okay, so we did our first one. The only reason why I'm, like, kind of hesitant when I come to do these is because I'm afraid that he might not get the photo right. Because, like, your photos have to be almost spot on for, like, these NPCs to know what it is. Because, yeah, it's a game that it's not like a real person who I can actually, like, identify what's in the photo. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do our second command. So, talk to him once more, and let's see what he has to offer. Alright, so, can we complete... Wait, what did he say? I don't even know what he wants. Alright, must find a town who's timid and cowardly. Resistant. Okay. I guess... Yeah, okay, this one who gets frightened, and we need to take a picture while this person is frightened. And you're gonna see what I mean by that. I know exactly what he's talking about though. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here. We need to take a picture of like a coward who gets frightened by certain things, and take a picture while he's in shock. So you're gonna have to do something to make this happen and snap a photo while, you know, the person's in shock. So what you need to pretty much do is pick up a pot, or I think you can like step on these, but I think a pot would be a lot easier. And I'm just gonna chuck it at his face. Okay, now he is really scared. So he's gonna take a picture of him, and that should be good enough. Don't think I need to zoom, but if you stay for a bit, yeah, as you can tell, he isn't feared forever. You know, he just doesn't stand there like, you know, trembling in fear and all. It's only for like a couple seconds. So you want to make sure you take a picture as fast as you can. I mean, if you do fail, you can easily throw another pot and scare him again, but that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure we take the first photo as soon as possible, so, you know, we can get these quests on our way and other stuff. So let's go ahead and talk to him again, and I didn't mean to talk to him. I'm going to keep doing that on accident. I mean to take out my Picto Box and show him the photo. So hopefully this is good enough. Yep, I finally snapped photograph indeed. Alright, awesome. So I believe there's one more command we need to do right now so we can get our Picto Box upgraded. But other than that, I think I don't want to do any more. I mean, because these quests take forever to like find the perfect moment. So this is a Cupid. People in love who don't necessarily talk to each other, but, you know, they look at each other in a way of love or something like that. So basically who these two people are that we need to take a picture of is this girl right here and some guy that's all the way like back here. He's like pretty far away. He's all the way up here. Yeah, he's gonna be walking all the way down and around. I believe he just walks in circles. But yeah, you want to make sure he you want to make sure you're there when he walks all the way up here and to this girl, and they just look at each other for like a brief moment, and then he continues walking. So you want to take a picture while they look at each other, and yeah, that's actually going to take a while because we have to literally wait for him to walk all the way around this whole island, which, like I said, it's going to take a bit because these NPCs are rather slow. So I'm just going to go ahead and, well, just wait for him to walk by, and then we shall take a picture of him. So yeah, I guess I'll just speed this up. So I'm gonna wait. Alright guys, he's almost here. Let's go ahead and position ourselves for this picture. Hopefully these kids don't get in the way. I believe I can like zoom past them, and that way I'll be able to take a good photo. Yeah. Okay, so, oh no, I really hope his head doesn't get into the shot, because that's gonna ruin it. Because we need to take a picture of just both of them and their whole, like their full body while they're like staring at each other. So this is perfect. Alright, I'm pretty sure this will work. So let's click yes, and let's leave. They stare at each other for like a brief moment, so you might be able to take like 2 pictures, but you won't really have time to change the angle. So I believe the one picture you take is the best one you can take, you know, the first one you do. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk to this guy, and once again, guys, I talked to him instead of freaking show him the photo. I mean, I already know what the quest is. Alright, please work. And yes, it is another finally snapped photo. So we did it, everybody. We took the pictures, and now we're going to be rewarded with an upgraded Picto Box. And this Picto Box is going to allow us to take colored pictures. So, yeah, we can take things in color. That's going to be awesome. Instead of black and white, yeah, it's allowing us to take colored pictures. And I believe you can store more pictures on it as well. So, thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to do any more photograph side quests. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch throughout the game. I don't know, I know they added a bunch of features to the Picto Box, so I'm pretty sure there's like another side quest that's added only for the Wind Waker HD, and since I'm 100%ing this Let's Play, of course, I want to make sure I do it, but of course I'm not necessarily sure what other Picto Box quests we have to do, so, you know, I'm just going to do the ones that we have to do for the original Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and hopefully we'll figure out what we do next. But for now, I just wanted the Deluxe Picto Box. That's all I really wanted. And believe it or not, let me show you how cool this Deluxe Picto Box is. So, let's go ahead and switch it, and yeah, we can take pictures of ourselves. Yeah, selfies. I'm actually gonna, like, do a happy face, and there we go. Alright, that looks freaking awesome. And let's save this photo just for the heck of it, you know, so you can remember our times here on Windfall Island. Alright, anyways, let's head inside this area right here. So those 4 kids that were running around us earlier are troublemakers. This is their teacher. This is the School of Joy, and I believe if you talk to her twice, we say we need to talk, and she's gonna tell us about her students, how they don't attend class and they're just bad people, and Evan is like the leader of them. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Evan, and we'll give him a lesson. Of course, that doesn't mean we're gonna beat him up or anything, but I would if I could, of course. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk to him and see why he is such a badass. He's not really, but hey, what's up? Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with the killer bees? We're so cool and we kill bees and stuff. But yeah, so we talked to their teacher. They're tardy, whatever. And now we have to, like, you know, do a challenge with them so they can attend class. So yes, do you challenge us? That's what we do. So I'll take you on. So believe it or not, they're only kids. So what do you think we're going to do? Yeah, we're gonna play hide and seek, but it's only outdoors, not indoors. So this should be easy to do. So they all run to a certain location around Windfall Island, and we have to chase them down. This isn't really that hard, aside from like the other NPCs within this area, because rolling is the fastest way to catch up to them, and you might end up accidentally talking to one, and you'll see what I mean by that, especially with chasing this girl, or boy. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, I wouldn't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and chase her down. I'm just gonna say her because it looks like a girl. And yeah, the only thing I don't like about this area is that you accidentally talk to NPCs when you don't want to. I just want to roll really fast. I'm gonna try to stay away from everybody and roll into her. As you can tell, like, she takes sharp turns, which is really good. So you're awesome. At least she admits to her defeat and isn't upset about it. So that's pretty nice. She is like the coolest one out of all of these killer bees. So anyways, here's another one. Like I said, they all hide in certain areas throughout Windfall Island, and they'll always be the same areas, so you don't have to worry. So you can just memorize the locations. That's kind of how it is with me, because how many times I actually played through this game and done this. Because this is actually kind of fun. Like, this is a pretty neat mini game they added within the game. You know, like chasing people down. I mean, you're literally playing a kid game. I don't know, I just find that cool. So the leader, I believe Evan, is all the way up here. It's kind of weird how he made it up there. But yeah, okay, so we want to chase him, but we don't want that old man to chase us, because he's going to beg for something. Okay, he noticed us. Let's quickly run away and chase Evan really quick. So he's going to run up there. So all I need to do is quickly turn back and ignore this man. Okay, he noticed us. Oh boy, young person. Ew, no, I don't want to help him. And now we made him cry, because I'm such a freaking terrible person. I can't say terrible right, but yeah, I'm such a terrible person that I made this old man cry, because all he wanted was a rupee. But hey, I'm a greedy bastard. I don't want to give out my rupees. But yeah, we'll come to this guy some other time. We're just going to ignore him for now, because there's nothing we can do with him yet. So, you know, just leave that guy alone. Don't necessarily feel sad for him yet. Yes, yet. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with that, but Okay, so anyways, what we need to do here is, well, find the last kid, because we already caught 3 of them, and believe it or not, the final one is right here. So go ahead and head up, and hi! I don't know why Link gives him like a head start to run. I guess that's nice of him, because Link is like 10 times faster than them, because he can roll. Wonder if these kids could roll. It would have just made him 10 times faster as well. So I guess we would have never caught up to them unless we like outplayed them and did it like a sharp turn or something, kind of like that. And there you go. Aw, name. You're not cool like the girl. She admitted to her defeat and called us awesome. That guy's just upset. But yeah, there we go. So we got some hide and seeking skills, and we get a piece of heart. Yeah. So that's another pretty easy side quest we could do. And let's go ahead and talk to Miss Mari, which is their teacher, and we also get a reward from her. So we get 2 rewards for playing a fun hide and seek game. If only it was like that when I was a kid. You know, you play hide and seek and you get rewarded, but apparently not. Anyways, there we go. We get a purple rupee, which is really good because I want to go ahead and do a side quest that will also give us another piece of heart. And it's here on Windfall Island, and you need a good amount of rupees because it's actually kind of hard. So anyways, hey, sounds like you apologize, something, whatever. Oh, boss. Apparently I'm their boss. We're the boss of the killer bees, guys. Yeah, and we got joy pendant. Wait, she's obsessed with joy pendants. So I guess we need to keep Miss Mari, I believe that was her name, in mind because she likes joy pendants. But anyways, let's go ahead and head in here. And well, this is the minigame side quest thing I was talking about that we can get a piece of heart from. But you need a lot of rupees because this is like a gamble. Speaking of gamble, I'm just gonna go ahead and take some money. Yeah, he did not see this coming. He has rupees behind this what's it called, model sculpture thing of a it's not really a sculpture, but this boat. So yeah, we took that from him, and we're gonna go ahead and play the minigame now. So hello, hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. Alright, sweet. Thank God we're a kid, because it would have been like 20 or something. Actually, what if it's like cheaper for adults? I doubt it. But yeah, okay, so now we can play this minigame. This minigame is kind of hard. I might have to cut till when I actually get it, but hopefully I can get it on the first try. That'd actually be awesome. So you have 24 cannonballs. You have to hit the squid, and if you do hit one, you have to like line them up, and you're gonna see what I mean exactly. So as you can tell, there are 3 squids we need to find in these random areas. So we just hit A, and hopefully we'll find it. Once you find one, it's easy to find the other one because you just click A in one of the rows and you might find the rest of them. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just hopefully find them all. I don't think I will. I already wasted too much. But yeah, they're not really that hard, but at the same time they kind of are because it's completely random. So I think this is another one. If I hit this, and alright, I believe the next one is only 2 clicks. Yeah, it was. So if I got the next 2 cannonballs right, I would have been able to win this and get my prize, but apparently not. So this is the only thing I don't like about this, is because it's really hard to find, because it's random, of course. I mean, unless you're like, I don't know, this is like Minesweeper, that's what I think of it as. And if you know what Minesweeper is, well, then you never played computer games. By computer games, I mean literally built-in computer games, which aren't really that fun. So we already hit 8. We got 1 squid though. Hopefully we can find another. I don't think I will. It seems like I'm gonna have to spend all my rupees within this area. I'm just gonna click everywhere, and what do you know, I was so off. Okay guys, so I'm broke and I don't really know what to do. Apparently I failed this quest, so yeah, I might just try some other time. In general, I need to find rupees, and I don't know where to get rupees, and since I'm recording this right now, I don't want this to drag on for way too long. So yeah, you can get a piece of heart from that minigame, but I'm not lucky enough to actually get it. I don't know why I've been failing so hard. I mean, seriously, I went through at least 10 games right now and failed every single one of them. It's so dumb, but whatever. See, that's the thing I hate about stuff. Like, I'm just an unlucky person in general, and any game that requires luck, I will not win. So yeah, anyways, here's the King of Red Lions. He's gonna teach us the art of sailing. All we do is climb on him and click A, and wherever the wind direction is, we just steer to that area because that's the only way you can go fast. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to our next area. If we look on the map, we can see exactly where we need to go. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my map just so we can see. So we want to head over to here. This is where we are, and this is where the wind direction is blowing. So we're just gonna head behind of Windfall and go straight for there. But I'm actually gonna do that in the next episode. So thank you all for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. I've been Zelda Master 2010. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.